Hello, welcome to this month's video from the UCF AAC lab in conjunction with the FAAST Center. Today, we're going to be talking about assistive technology training, and more specifically, we'll be going over communication boards and communication books. The Florida Alliance for Assistive Services and Technology, otherwise known as FAAST, has regional demonstration centers which provide services to increase awareness, access, and acquisition of assistive technology for all Floridians. Assistive technology can be defined as any item, piece of equipment, or product system, whether acquired commercially, off the shelf, modified or customized, that is used to increase, maintain, or improve functional capabilities of a child with a disability. There is a wide range of assistive technology device categories, including activities of daily living, adaptive toys and games, communication, computer access, environmental access, and mobility, seating, and positioning. At the Atlantic Regional Demonstration Center, we serve Orange, Seminole, Volusia, and Brevard counties. We provide trainings, demonstrations, information, and device loans. Our address and email are on the screen if you'd like to contact us for more information. So today we will be going over communication boards and communication books. The options that we are going to be discussing today are considered low tech because there's no power source or screens involved and they are just static displays. A communication board is a sheet of symbols, pictures, or photos that the child will learn to point to in order to communicate with those around them. So for example, on the screen there is an example of a communication board and it can communicate things like yes, or no, or I like to eat, or things like that. So for example, if they just wanted to say, oh, I need to go to the restroom, the child could point to the restroom symbol and the partner will know the child needs to go to the bathroom. And so communication boards can allow a child to express their wants and needs, and the example on the screen is just one of many options out there. And communication boards are also often used in hospitals for patients who have suffered a stroke and they are unable to communicate their wants and needs as well. And they're usually laminated for durability. So a communication book is the same concept. It contains several communication boards bound together, often in a binder, and you can also organize them with like tabs and things like that. And so this allows the client to communicate a wider variety of vocabulary for other communication functions like asking questions, commenting, and things like that to expand their language use. So why would we use communication boards in books? Communication boards can be useful if a child is delayed in speaking or if they have a language disorder. They can also be used by children who are physically unable to speak. For example, if they have like a motor disorder such as cerebral palsy. Communication boards are a way to help facilitate language in young children. And they can help reduce frustration when a child is better able to communicate their wants and needs. Low-tech boards are a good option because they're very portable and you can bring them. If you laminate them, they're waterproof, so if you want to like bring them to places like the beach or where there's water. And they're also good to have as a backup in case if the power goes out and there's no way to charge other high-tech devices that you may have. A common question is, will communication boards inhibit a child's speaking abilities? This is a myth. Research has shown that communication boards can improve both speech production and language functions, improving overall communication abilities. So next we're going to talk about the picture exchange communication. And I just wanted to note that the previous things we talked about are not considered PECs. PECs is a protocol with specific reinforcement strategies used to gain independence in communication and consists of 6 different stages. So the first stage begins by learning, the child will learn to give a picture or exchange it to the communication partner, and the partner immediately honors the request. So for example, if a child wants a cookie, they would take the picture of the cookie and hand it to the communication partner. And so the request is always honored so that the child can build that connection between the picture and the actual object or request that they are making. And the later stages consist of being able to create sentences for various communication functions, such as answering questions and commenting. So next up, we're going to talk about eye gaze boards. Eye gaze boards are an option for users who are physically unable to point with their hands and fingers. The communication partner holds up the board so that they can see the person's face, and then the person communicating can then use their eyes to point to the option they want. And as you can see on the screen, there's different options. So the one on the bottom is can be used if they know letters and they know how to spell. So the person who's trying to communicate can like point to the different letters, and then they can spell what they're trying to communicate. So here are references. And so that is the end of the video. Thank you so much for your time. And if you think you or someone you know may benefit from the assistive technology that has just been described, or if you'd like to learn more about what we have to offer, please contact the FAAST Center via email, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.